Good morning. Well, good afternoon now. Hi, Carol. How are you? Apologies that we are later. I was just thinking, I don't know if anybody will be logging on live. So what I think I'll do is we'll just wait another minute or so and then we'll get going. We're going to do like a stretch and tone today. So I did mention that last week and I know you all really enjoyed it when we did the mobilisation and stretching stuff, and hopefully I won't have to do a challenge Annika in the middle of it this time, so hope you're all okay. So yeah, so I haven't obviously spoken to you all since. So on Thursday evening we're making tea. Good morning, afternoon. And the kids always help me because obviously, you know, that's what I'm like the same as you guys. And we have those tortilla, like we call them boats, and the kids like pick all their own stuff to put in them. So we did it, and then I said no, I wanted some baked beans with his and I put them in a little ramekin for him. So I said, oh okay then, if go and put your chairs back because they have the chairs up at the counter so they can reach. I said, and go and sit on the sofa and you can have your tea, because they have it on a tray on a Thursday, because as Daddy walks through the door, Mummy goes out to work. And I turned around to get the trays, and Lila opened the microwave and took the ramekin of hot baked beans out. So it's like here. So she had like an enormous blister. I'll post it in. Oh well, I can post it in the group if you want so you can see. I'm not joking. It was big. And then she got like another one here. So she let me run it under the cold tap for a bit, but not for long. And then she let Daddy do it a bit, but she was obviously really uncomfortable that night. But it was okay. Like, it was a burn. It was nasty, but she didn't need to. I didn't really think she needed to go to hospital. But then actually we were a bit worried like she might catch it. We needed the blister to stay. But actually she just kept her hand like this for the last few days, and it's been really good. She doesn't want anybody to touch it, mess with it. And then we were playing yesterday. We did get it checked, but we just didn't go to hospital. And then she, so then she was playing on the bed yesterday and it popped, and obviously all the stuff came out. But we just wanted to get it checked to make sure that it's like healing okay and stuff. So it is, so she's got it all bandaged up and stuff now, so that's all good. So yeah. Thank you, Lorraine. Lorraine's ready. Amazing. Right then, we're going to get going then. So hope you're all feeling good. So I hope nobody has got any injuries or anything like that. So yeah, let's get going. So I've got my shoes and socks off, but you don't have to, just because I'm on my yoga mat, and the carpet in here isn't great for doing it with trainers on, like this sort of thing. So we're going to be doing like your stretch and tone stuff. Okay, so a nice workout for you. Here we go. So I hope that music is okay, it's not too loud. So, seated or standing, we're going to take it into shoulder rolls. Here we go. Fantastic. And change direction. These kids, they don't half stress you out, don't they? Oh, did you watch Line of Duty anyway? Arm circles. We're joking that in the main fitness factory group that we need to change direction, have like a sheet of acronyms printed out so you know what they're talking about every time. Shoulders up and down. I thought it was good though. I think there's going to be lots of twists already just in the first episode. 2 more and 1 more. Take it into a spinal rotation, allow yourself to move freely. I got really confused at the start of it though, because Kate was not with them. It took me a good while to figure out pelvic tilt, I don't know if you were the same, that she wasn't undercover, that she was actually like she's moved jobs. Keep going, team, don't worry about the music tempo for the moment. Good. And 1 more. Okay then, so we're going to do roll downs, but we're going to take it halfway and then hands onto the thighs, okay? So we're going to start here, we're going to roll down, we're going to place the hands onto the thighs, we're then going to draw the chin to the chest, and then we're going to lift the head, push the bottom back, and then we're going to release, and then we're going to roll all the way back up. Okay, here we go. So roll down just halfway, hands go onto the thighs, draw the chin to the chest. Lift the head, push the bottom back. Release. Roll it all the way back up. Shoulders down and back when you get to the top, and again roll to here, to the thighs, chin to the chest, lift the head, amazing, release, roll back up, good, shoulders down and back when you get to the top, here we go, chin to the chest, lift the head, release, roll up, shoulders down and back. Let's do one more here. Roll down, chin to the chest, lift that head, wonderful, all the way up, shoulders down and back, well done. Hold on to your chair if you need to, and just up onto the tiptoes, drive the heels down. Morning Mick and Norm. Don't worry Jan, don't worry, it's my fault that it's a different time, so don't worry. Yeah, Carol was, morning Mick and Norm, well it's afternoon now isn't it, apologies. Hope you two are good. We'll get there in the end with just release. So just nice little active recovery. Yeah, I was really confused Carol, but glad it wasn't just me. Okay, right arm, left leg, out and down, here we go. Hips open and forwards. Hold on to the chair if you need to with that other hand. Supporting knee nice and soft. So last week I did say we'd go back to doing one more like this. I wanted to definitely do at least one more so that it wasn't hopefully an interrupted session. Fingers crossed nothing's going to go wrong today. But so that you can just watch it on playback. You haven't got to wait 2 minutes in the middle for me to be running around like a headless chicken. So placing that foot down on the floor every time, hips open and forwards. Keep going. Well done. Fantastic. Really lengthen, supporting knee nice and soft. Again, if you need some support for balance, hold on. Good. Fantastic. Just up onto those tiptoes again. Hold on if you need to. This is a lovely exercise to help release through the feet and ankles. Remember I said about those, we've got in that foot and ankle bit that I did, that mid-tarsal, really helps to maintain a good range of motion. Okay. I feel very clicky today.
Yes, ready.
Okay, we're going to do the left arm and the right leg now. Again, if you need to hold on to something, please do.
4, 3, 2.
Here we go. Well done. So shoulders down and back, supporting knee nice and soft, tummy pulled in. So again, completely different aspects of fitness this in regards to, we're not going to get really hot and sweaty, etc. But so important. I always say in my fitness Pilates class that this is our looking after your body class, okay? Really looks after the joints, helps you to lengthen, release, especially for the back and the posture. Well done. Keep going.
Halfway there.
Fabulous. Stay with it. Lovely. Well done. Okay, last time, up onto those tiptoes. Hold on if you need to. Freestanding if you can. Good. Really drive those heels down. Good. Fabulous.
Yes, ready.
Okay then, so we're going to take it up onto our tiptoes, so a proper calf raise both together. Hold on if you need to. So you're going to lift, and then you're going to place the feet down, and you're going to squat, and then we're going to stand. So you don't have to rush it. Up onto your tiptoes, place the feet down, raise and lift. And again, stand, bring it up. I've lost my balance there, looking at the camera, and down, and squat. Well done. So I want stand up, then that calf raise, feet down, here. Hold on if you need to, nice and slow, don't rush it. From here, stand first, then do your calf raise, then bring it down. You can still link the movements, but you don't have to go straight from one into the other. Okay? make sure that you've got that centre of gravity and that core ready to work. How low you go into that squat is entirely up to you, but just make sure you're driving that bottom down and back.
4, 3, 2.
Fantastic. Okay then, so again, holding on to something if you need to. This time with that right leg, we're going to circle it round and circle it back. So a bit like a rainbow shape really. So here tap, here back. If you're happy to do it, freestanding, go for it. Again, if you feel you need to hold on to something, please do, okay? Supporting knee nice and soft, helps maintain good hip mobility. Now your movement might not be as big as mine, okay? You might be smaller. If you can't take it all the way back, that's fine. But please don't swing like this, okay? We don't want that we don't want your hips swinging all over the place. It's controlled and controlled back. So the hips are open and forwards. Bring it behind, bring it back. Well done. Fantastic. Lovely. Keep going. Well done.
Halfway there.
Fabulous. Again, holding on if you need to, freestanding if you're happy to. So this really, the focus is range of motion, so don't worry if you do need to hold on. Okay, obviously it is a balance challenge. If you want to improve your balance, great. But the main focus is hip mobility and range of motion.
4, 3, 2.
Well done. Okay, that leg, just bring that knee up and back down for our active recovery. Up and back down. Well done. Up and back down. Lovely. Well done.
Get
So
ready.
you choose your range of motion, you choose how high that knee comes. But again, really slowing the exercise down. And now let's change sides, team. Here we go. Round and back. So have a think, can you notice the difference between one side and the other? Have you got more range of motion at the one hip flexor than the other side? Well done. Keep going. Lovely. Nice and controlled.
Halfway there.
Fantastic. Stay with it, team. Hips open and forward, shoulders down and back. Amazing. Okay, let's lift that knee up and down. So if you notice, I'm just taking that foot a little bit further back. So not too far. Good. Well done. Really getting that glute fully engaged. Hold on if you need to throughout. Remember, for a lot of these, the focus, as I keep saying, is range of motion. Okay, so we're going to come back. I'm just going to move my chair across again. So we're going to come back to this right leg. I want you to do 2 lifts. Take that foot back, lift, and then on this next one, lift, step it back. So that back heel is off the floor, and you're going to bend and hold. Hold on to your chair if you can, if you want to. Hands in front if you can. So my back heel is off the floor. Feet, knees, and hips are forwards, and both legs are bent. Now, if you think that you can, give me that rotation. If you need to hold on still, that's fine.
Halfway there.
Now change sides. Here we go. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Bring it back to the centre. Let's do a little movement down, little movement back up. Down. And lift. It's nice and slow. Chairs there, or whatever you're holding on to if you need it. Back legs do most of the work.
3, 2.
Well done. Bring it in. Fabulous. It's a little walk out. So again, I'm just going to keep moving my chair, team, so that you can see. Hopefully you've got something close by either side that will help. Okay then. So This left leg, up, back, up, back.
Get ready.
This time we're going to take it back. Okay, so you choose, it doesn't have to be a massive gap between those feet. Back heel off the floor, hips open and forwards, take it here. Hold on if you need to. So we're driving the weight through the back heel even though the heel's still off the floor, and it's that little lunge down. Now a rotation. If you don't want to do the rotation, if you're going to lose your balance, stay facing forwards, hold on if you wish. Now the other side. Amazing.
Halfway there.
Bring it back to the centre. Are we ready? Take it down, down, and lift. A little lower. You choose. You choose how big your movement is. Well done. Let's do one more.
4, 3,
Fabulous. Step it in. Well done. Just a little shake out. Fabulous. Okay, let's move on to working the tummy. Give those legs a little bit of a rest. Lorraine's favourite. Feet and knees hip distance apart. Hips open and forward. Standing crunch. Reach. Crunch, 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 crunch. Okay? So really engage that tummy if you can. Nice big range of motion. That extension back for me as well. Okay, imagine that piece of strings on that belly button, pulling it out through the back. Here we go. Reach. Fantastic. Reach. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Again, well done. Good. Keep breathing, keep breathing. You've got it. Well done. Fantastic.
halfway there.
Stay with me. Good. Well done. Keep going. Big movements.
4, 3, 2,
Well done. Little rest. And the other way. Okay, over to the side then. So side crunch, exactly the same. But as we're slowing it down, really focus on lengthening more, making the movement a bit bigger if you can, okay? Working as hard as you can. There we here. Reach, 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 crunch.
get ready.
Covered in bits today. Where's it all come from?
4, 3,
Here we go, team.
1.
Well done. Good. Nice and controlled. Really engage through those lats and obliques. Fab work.
Halfway there.
Let's change sides. Here we go. Keep breathing. Well done. Wonderful.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Good. Just give me that rotation. Release through. Okay, then let's go to some VW then, team. So arms are starting up. Single. Single. Both together for 2. Really drive those elbows down and back.
Get ready.
So again, do this seated if you prefer. Knees nice and soft. I really want you to focus on pulling that shoulder blade down as far as you can. Now both together for me. Pull down, release. pull them both down. Well done. So really think about lengthening that gap between the shoulder and the ear. Okay, so really dropping those shoulders down, releasing any of that tension, tightness in around the shoulders, the neck. Fabulous.
Halfway there.
Keep going. Keep breathing. Well done. Good work. Fantastic team.
4, 3, 2, 1.
One more. Release and just stretch it over. Work to your range of motion. And change. In front, just hug it out. Release.
Get ready.
Lift that head and down. Okay, starting with those arms completely up.
2, 1.
We're going to pull them all the way down to here. Notice my palms and all the way back up. Good. So it might seem like a really simple exercise to do, but we're getting really good retraction of that scapula. Good. So progression of this is if you feel that you need to work on this a little bit more, you're happy to get yourself down onto the floor, lying on your tummy, you do this exactly the same. Here we go. Pull down. Really drop those shoulders all the way down. Again. So as much as I love all the rest of my fitness, I really find that this sort of stuff, the basics, the stuff that keeps our body ticking over, that looks after it, so important. Good. And sometimes we do neglect it a little bit, I think.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fantastic. Okay, just take it into arm circles. And now change direction. Fabulous team. Okay, then we're going to take those feet a little bit wider. So back hip, just over hip distance apart for me. Lovely. Knees pointing out in the same direction as the toes, okay? We're going to take it down into a little squat and back up to begin. Good. Weight through the heels. You choose how low you go. If you want that chair in front for some support, go for it. Just move mine so you can see a little bit better. Okay? And now I want you to take it down, and we're going to do a little movement, side, here, side, in, side. Hold on to that chair if you need to. So just, it's a little wiggle of the hips and the bottom really. Good. We're really switching on those glutes, activating. Good. Keeping the legs nice and strong, but also really good movement from working from the spine into the glutes. Helps with that range of motion. Good. Keep going. It hasn't got to be very fast.
4, 3, 2.
Okay, now take it over to the side and change. Nice and steady, not rushing. Again, holding on to something if you need to. And again. One more each side. Fantastic. Okay, this time feet are going to face forwards.
Get ready.
We're going to turn that right foot. We're going to bend, arms go out, and we're going to extend. I'm just going to move so you can see me a little bit better. Okay, so we're here, arms out, and we're going to extend up and over. So that arm's resting on that thigh. Lovely. Now if you can, this arm that's resting here, reach it in front. Remember, if you still need to hold on to something, go for it. You've got two hands, the one can still extend, the other can hold on. Wonderful. Now this top left arm, wrap it behind and reach up for me. This right leg is staying bent.
Halfway there.
Fantastic. Now straighten that right leg and see if you can push a little bit further back. Again, your stance doesn't have to be massive. So really getting a nice stretch. Well done. Bend that leg. So take it back.
4,
And then take it back to here.
2, 1.
Just still over to the right. Lift it up. Rotate. We're going to change. So we're going to do the same to the left. So the left foot is rotated out. We're going to bend. Arm is rested. And we're going to reach up and over. So you're going to stay here. Extend that arm if you can.
Get ready.
Well done.
4, 3,
And then we're wrapping that right arm behind. And we're reaching that left arm over. That left leg is still staying bent. And now straighten it if you can. Good. Well done, team. Take it back to that leg being bent and hold it here. And now reach it over. Take that arm in front first. So just retracing our steps back. And now place that arm on and continue to stretch. And then release. Rotate that foot. Feet facing forwards this time, hands in front, and just pull away. You need to bring your stance in closer for this stretch, that's fine. Lift the head, release. Pull those arms behind.
2,
Amazing. Okay then team, relax those hands, bring it in, shake it out. We're going to move on to some tummy work. So, sitting on your chair for me if you wish. If you want to go onto the floor, we're going to do the exercises on the floor. We're not going to get up, down, okay? So if you're happy to sit onto the floor, get down. I'll show you both as always. So sitting on your chair, ideally if you can to the side, so that you've got that little lean back movement. So legs are bent, feet or heels on the floor, okay? We're going to roll and lift up. Roll down and lift up. Try not to let those feet lift up off the floor, okay? Good. Actually, you can't reach the floor if you sit on your chair. I'll show you from the floor as well. Here we go. So, if like me, when you get down onto the floor, if you struggle to keep your feet flat onto the floor, you've got tight hamstrings, just go onto the heels, okay? And again, whether you're on your chair or on the floor, doesn't matter, okay? But you choose your range of motion. I'm not expecting your back to be lying on the floor. We're just doing a little roll down and a little roll back up. And hopefully after the stuff we've already done, you should feel like your neck is lengthened, your shoulders are dropped, so you can sit in a better postural position, okay, and maintain that good sitting tall posture while we do these tummy exercises, okay? Right then, so exactly the same on the chair. Obviously, if you're on the floor, you're on the floor. We'll get back up again in a bit, but we are going to do a row back, okay? So we're here and in, here and in. If you're sitting on the chair, you can still lift that alternate leg if you want to, okay? Shoulders down and back.
4, 3, 2,
Here we go. So we're going to do here and release. So if you're on the floor, we're here. Exactly the same on the chair if that's what you're doing. Lifting that leg if you want to. If not, it's just that row back. Good. Keep breathing. Make sure you're not holding that breath. Well done.
halfway there.
Fantastic. Keep breathing. We should all be in a good seated posture after those lovely exercises, stretches and releases that we've already done. Well done. Oh my word, we're definitely going to want our lunch after this, aren't we? I'm absolutely ravished, just pushing it back that tiny bit.
3, 2,
Well done, fantastic. take a breather. Okay then, sorry, I just keep checking, we don't have a clock in here. Wonderful. Right, this is going to be our last exercise then, okay? We're going to do roll down Macarena. So we're going to roll, cross, cross, open, open, roll back up. Right hand leads, and then at halfway we finish with the left. If you're on the floor, it is exactly the same, okay? Then after this exercise, if you are on the floor, you can get yourself safely up, okay? Here we go. So we roll, cross, cross, open, open, roll back up, and again. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this for a change. The feedback was lovely off you all last time. I think you just said that you really felt like you needed it. I think we feel like we need it and need a good lengthen and a stretch out also, because we aren't able to do that much still at the moment. Yeah, okay, we can like just go to shop stuff, but we're not doing as many everyday activities. We feel like we really need to give that body, it's been in hibernation, hasn't it? We need to give it a really good stretch out. We need to get one on one of those stretchy tables. Change arm lead, so left arm now. Or do you remember those Mr. Stretch men? Anybody ever feel like they just need to be stretched around a little bit so that everything feels like it's back in the right place? Well done. Fantastic. Keep breathing. Shoulders down the back.
4, 3,
Amazing. Right then, so if you're on the floor, use your legs safe to get yourself back up to standing. If you're seated, bring yourself back up. And we're going to finish just with our half roll downs and our sad and happy cat, okay? So we'll start here, I'll just demo it again. We roll, hands onto the thighs, chin to the chest. We lift the head,
get ready.
release, and we roll all the way back up, okay? Here we go. So we roll, hands onto the thighs, chin to the chest. Lift that head. Chin and roll. Well done. Again, here we go. Fantastic. I'm going to ask you to do one more like this for me. Well done.
Halfway there.
Lovely. All the way up. Extend. Take those arms out and give yourselves a massive clap. So